Nearly 50% of the world's population are women, yet they are underrepresented in almost all walks of life. Research and field experiences indicate that conflict affects men, women, boys, and girls differently. This calls for deliberate measures to integrate gender perspectives into all peace support operations, mandates, policies, and functions. Globally, the international humanitarian law, international human rights law, and other United Nations instruments and resolutions provide foundation and rationale for gender mainstreaming in peace support operations. Especially, the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325 calls for, among other actions, increased participation of women at every level of decision making in peace and security. To this end, gender training for peace support operation personnel is an important strategy for facilitating and enhancing the operational effectiveness of peace missions. This is because it increases peacekeepers' awareness of the gendered nature of conflict and their role in ensuring gender-responsive planning and execution of their day-to-day operations in the field. Thus, the British Peace Support Team Africa, BPST, as a delivery mechanism of the United Kingdom Ministry of Defence, is committed to building the capacity of African TCCs, PCCs, especially the Gambia Armed Forces on gender, human security, and women, peace and security to help them better deploy quality contributions to United Nations and African Union peace support operations. It is against this backdrop the Gambia Armed Forces, in partnership with the British Peace Support Team Africa, organized a 2-week course from 16 to 27 May at the Joint Officers Mess in Kotu. During the graduation ceremony, the Chief of Defence Staff and the British High Commissioner gave similar remarks on the importance of allowing women to participate fully.
And I've taken keen interest in regards how the male perform vis-a-vis their female counterpart. And I came to a conclusion over the years. Equally, when they're endowed, they're given the opportunity, they can even excel above their male counterpart. Why? They have eyes for details. They're very sensitive in making sure that whatever assignment is given to them, perhaps because of their biological nature, they want to work with perfection, with precision, and that gives them, to me, a comparative advantage over their male counterpart.
On the ground, there's real operational benefits from deploying more gender-balanced forces. Deploying more peacekeepers enables missions to engage with a wider range of people in local communities, which in turn leads to better situational awareness. As one of my colleagues once said, asking peacekeepers to understand local conflict dynamics and risks without the ability to engage effectively with local women is like asking them to patrol with one eye closed.
The course targets military, police, and Gambia immigration who are likely to be deployed in gender-related roles in United Nations and African Union missions. Course participants include persons marked to deploy as gender advisors, gender focal points, gender officers, CIMIC officers, women protection officers, human rights officers, child protection officers, conduct and discipline officers, training officers, and other related functions.
Within the United Nations and the African Union, gender issues and gender mainstreaming are absolutely intertwined within all mandates for peace support operations within Africa and around the world. It's absolutely key that gender issues are met whilst on peace support operations for either the United Nations or the African Union. And the aim is to ensure that the participants leave as gender advocates and gender points of contact for their units throughout the Gambian Armed Forces, police and civil authorities.
The aim of this Gender in Peace Support operation is to enhance participants' capacity in gender and integration of all aspects in peace support operation. So the training aims to target members from the Gambia Armed Forces as well as the Gambia Immigration and the Police Department. At the end of the course, we expect some of the benefits that GAF can get from this course is to have a deeper understanding of gender and different perspectives, especially in United Nations and African Union deployment. Furthermore, also we are expecting a pool of trainers at the end of this course who will, oversee gender training in different, GAF formations and units as well.
Reporting for GAF PRD, and Corporal Sayang Matar, GAF Signals.